When I thought about artworks, I thought art is kind of visual food. I love eating, so when we eat something delicious, we satisfy our mouth, and we listen to music, then we satisfy our ears. Just like that, we see something beautiful arts, then we satisfy our eyes. That's what I thought, but and sometimes we can communicate with photos and film and artworks to give other people some messages. So those two are the main purposes that I believe artworks have. But it's really great to know that there are many other purposes rather than those two, like daily life and spiritual sustenance, expressions, social and political purposes. But I still believe that many of those artworks gives inspiration and ideas to people who see it, viewers. But sometimes there are artworks that are more important for artists themselves rather than viewers, such as self-portrait. So there is a very unique and creative artwork I saw a few days ago. The artist is Mark Quinn, an England artist. He made his self-portrait sculpture, and the material that he used is blood, surprisingly, his own blood. So when I saw his sculpture, I thought the purpose of this sculpture is to look back himself or self-evaluate or observe himself to know himself better. Because I heard that he was alcoholic at the beginning when he made his first sculpture. So one day the building cleaner pulled the plug of the refrigerator off mistakenly. So his first sculpture was melted down. But the Mark Quinn said that's what he intended. So he wanted to say that human beings can only live in certain circumstances and they are mm, fragile. So that's what he said. That's what he intended to. Um, that's anyway. But I don't feel like he has that purpose. I mean, yeah. So I just felt like he made this sculpture to self-evaluate and look back himself. So he's making this sculpture every 5 years. Like his first work was 1991 and 1996, 2001, 2006, 2011. He's making a sculpture every 5 years. So we can see him aging and um, ongoing self-portrait of passing time. So yeah, that's what I felt quite different from what he says he intended to say in his artwork and what I felt from his work. So this sculpture is a little terrifying. So if you guys don't want to see it, I recommend you to stop it right now. So this is his artwork, a self-portrait sculpture. So 1996, 1991, 1996, 2001, and 2006, 2011. We can see his little aging every 5 years.